So I haven't done a video in a while on Facebook or anything else. I used to do videos almost all the time. Uh, really got to realizing about it though, and it's not about who watches really. I guess it's just more therapy for me in a way. So I haven't been, I checked my little gym tracker thing today to see like the last time I went. And it was the 20th of December, so it's been about a month since I've been back. And I was going pretty steady there for a while, and then I just kind of, I tapered off a little bit. I've just been really in a kind of a real rough place. Depression's a bitch. It really is. I've had no motivation to do anything. I'm constantly in a bad mood. I mean, I may be a little bipolar. I'm not sure. I haven't been diagnosed, nor do I think I will go to get diagnosed, even if it's for peace of mind. And I used to think shit like suicide was for people that were weak or people that were being selfish, and I came to the conclusion that a lot of those people that probably committed suicide weren't being selfish or weren't weak. They were probably just doing it because they thought it would take a burden off of their families, and they were mentally unhealthy, and they thought that was the only way out. I had a conversation with a coworker the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, suffering through depression, it's a bitch." It is a bitch, but I don't look at it really myself personally. I'm not knocking anyone for saying they suffer through depression, but I don't think I suffer through it. I work through it, and the most frustrating part about it is that when you're working through it, you can't find the solution for it. In my eyes, just like suffering through it, I guess you can't find the solution. But to me, it's more frustrating when you're working through it and you can't find it. Because I'm the type of person, I hate leaving things unfinished. I always like to solve a problem. I've done a lot of just soul searching, I guess, in the past couple days or past week or so, or however long. And I had another coworker that this is kind of the bitch about coworkers that follow you on Facebook or any social media platform. When your moods just go up and down and you're all over the place, they may not say anything, but they see it. And I had one. This was, I think, beginning of this month, because usually around Christmas and around the anniversary of my mother's death, which is January 4th, I go through a real rough time. I become more. I draw. I withdraw from people. I get moodier than usual, crankier, angrier than usual. All just check. That's all that I get. And he says, I noticed that you kind of been up and down and all over the place, and I just wanted to see how you're doing. That kind of struck me as odd, because I mean, he's a good guy, but didn't think that he would be the type to ask, I guess, and that's judging, and I shouldn't do that. And it's really nothing against him. I think he's a good dude. I guess in a way too, I just thought he didn't like me. And that may be I don't know. Just if you see this, I'm just messing around. Anyway, so, I came to the realization after doing something at work. I had to ride along with a person, and this person I had judged, and I apologized for judging after riding with them, because I only knew them on an employee basis, not on a person basis, and I got to have that conversation and ask the whys and the how can we do this and how can we do that and what do you need to do to fix this and so on and so forth. And sometimes it just takes somebody saying, "Hey, how are you doing?" I had a talk with a supervisor after that, because this supervisor wanted me to do this ride along. And I said the same thing. I said, sometimes all you got to do is just reach out to a person and ask them how the hell they're doing. You don't have to coddle them all the time, but just every so often, because, you know, with the amount of workers that we have and everything, the amount of employees, you can't take your time to individually one by one say, hey man, how you doing? Or hey, how's things going? Hey, how was your weekend? Hey, how's your family? None of that. But it's nice to do so every now and again, just to check in on them, you know, letting them know that they are a person and that they are somewhat valued. And I told him that, the supervisor I was talking to, and I said, you know, there's been times you've caught me in the warehouse and you've asked me how I am, and I've told him before that my head's just not right. And I said, you know, I've told you that. And he says, yeah. I said, you know why I say that to you? And he says, no, why? And I said, because probably the night before I was thinking about killing myself. And I had a conversation with the missus about this and scared the hell out of her, and I shouldn't have did that, but I did. I was being honest, open, which is something, I'm already honest, but I need to be more open, and I know that. So it's really no big secret that there's been times that I've contemplated suicide. And then I come to the realization that it's a temporary solution, or it's a permanent solution for a temporary problem, in my eyes. I'm not knocking anybody that's thought it before. That's not what I'm trying to do. I also realize that I have people that not only want me, not only want me here, but need me here. My kids, the missus. I know I do have people that care about me. I have people that I care about. I have nieces and nephews that I haven't talked to for 20 years that I've come back in contact with, middle of last year. So, to get to the long short of it, this is something I've been going back and forth with for a long time now, but I'm not okay. I'm really not. I'm broken in some degree, but the message here is I'm not okay, and that is okay. It's okay to admit that you're having a bad day. It's okay to ask somebody for help. It's okay to say, hey, I'm not all right. And it's okay to also, even if you're not okay, to tell somebody else who isn't, hey, I'm here for you. Again, it's okay to not be okay. You're not different. You're going through some shit. And on that note, I will leave you with, don't be hesitant or afraid to reach out to someone. And like I said, just remember, it's okay not to be okay. Just ask for help when you need it. Bye.